Peace, love, and balance, everybody. Peace, love, and balance, everybody. It's your girl Isha, the goddess of wisdom, also known as goddess on the rise, the copper queen, the power hoodie queen, bringing this sacred energy exchange 222, y'all. So look, y'all. Oh, let me ring that a bit. That was a little weak. Hold on. There we go. All right. So look, y'all. It is Wednesday, I believe. It's Wednesday, also known as Witchy Wednesday, and I am doing the Gemini season reading today, y'all. So look, I got my clear quartz right now because, baby, I don't know about y'all, but here in Tennessee, Nashville specifically, it's been a lot of thunderstorms and rain, and I love that kind of weather. It keeps getting gloomy, periodically, and I've been sleeping a lot. Excuse me, I've been sleeping a lot. I had a, I've been having the last few weeks in general have been very full because summer about to hit. Y'all know summer solstice is approaching, and this is when my schedule really, really picks up. So I really have to rest in between all this going out, vending, and I'm doing more play. I'm working and playing at the same time. I'm learning how to balance both, y'all, work and play. So I've been getting out, but I think this weekend I didn't really do that nothing last weekend because I was still recharging from that black rodeo event and stuff. And then this weekend I am going out and I'm not working. I was gonna work, but I decided not to work anything. If something come up that's really worth it, I may take it, but at this point, if it's not on the schedule, I probably ain't gonna be working. But I am doing something else this weekend so I can get out a little bit, y'all. Oop, hold on, I'm glad I caught my deck. So look, this is going to be the Gemini season read. This deck flew. I haven't used this deck in a while. This is a silver deck. I love this deck. It's a silver deck. I'm gonna show you how it looks. Some told me to pull the silver ones out today. I don't know what this reading is going to consist of. As y'all can see, I have my Azuli Dancer shirt on. I do feel like it may be a love message in this reading, though. I do feel like somebody is getting through a really, really, really rough patch in matters of the heart. And I tell people love is not always relationship love. If you've been hurt a lot in general, so say you had a bad experience with your father or you never met him, or a bad experience with your mother or you never met her or something, you know what I mean? Heartbreak is heartbreak. Heartbreak, any type of heartbreak you receive can trigger how you treat yourself, can trigger how you treat others in general, like on a friendship level, on a community level. Hey, how you doing? And also, and definitely how you treat your family members, your children, including definitely a relationship. So being heartbroken in general can make you go left or right in any situation. You know what I'm saying? So we have to heal heartbreak all together. I'm doing good, thank you. We have to learn how to heal heartbreak all together. And the Gemini season will help us do that. This is that shadow period. I've been working on a lot of stuff, y'all. Like I tell people, I tell people we don't know that we have mother wounds and father wounds too. I think people focus more on the father wound more because I feel like I know a lot of people that have had more father wounds, but we don't think about the mother wound. We still get wounds from our mother even though she may have been there. That doesn't mean it was a happy experience while she was there. She may have made you feel like she wished she never had you, especially if your father wasn't around to help, right? So she made you resent your life. You know what I mean? So much stuff that can happen. So mother wound and the father wound have to be addressed. I feel like because that's going to reflect how you even love yourself or feel like you deserve to be loved. You see what I'm saying? It can have a lot to do with that. So hopefully this reading is going to come out with a message about that. That's what I'm hoping to give. We get a message about the love that you're supposed to be receiving, okay? And healing any type of wounds or heartbreak, okay? All right, so look, I'm going to ring this bell, get us into a spirit. Earth, air, fire, water. Spirit, so universe, most high, higher self, and spirit, guys, of balance, light. Ancestors, no, God, like, please come into this space and provide a message for the Gemini season. Islam and Hotep, y'all. So look, I don't, like I said, I do feel like it could be a love message that comes out or just some really emotional messages that come out in this reading. It is an air energy, and the Gemini season in general is a sign of communication. It's ruled by Mercury, okay? It's ruled by Mercury, so it's a sign of communication. They do love to talk, okay? They love to talk, and sometimes that could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on the person listening or receiving the messages from them, okay? But they are very winded. They're very winded. That doesn't mean it's always a positive. They can be winded negatively or winded positively. So that it all depends on the individual. But this is a time of communication. Also, they have a twin. So the twin is symbolism of the other side of them, okay? And they can, most of the time they try to separate them both and get different ones to show up when it benefits them. That's an unbalanced Gemini. They only allow the one to show up that benefits them in that moment, and that's why they can come off extremely manipulative or seeming like they're playing mind games. But the best type of Gemini is one that knows how to master their shadow side, both sides of the twin. They have to, and they have to gain control of them so they can stop being ruled by them. That's a master Gemini, and I haven't never met one. I'm not saying they don't exist, but I've never met a master Gemini where they balance those twins. Most of them cannot get in control of those twins, so they tend to be ruled by the twins and flip the script at any moment, and they use it to their benefit. They do. They use it to their benefit, and that's not always the best thing. Okay, so let's if I triggered anybody, I'm speaking facts. That's not my intention. All right. All right, so hold on. That's enough shuffling. Let me cut the deck, and I'm gonna deal the cards there so we can see what the message is. Okay. Remember, this is tarot reading. And if anybody hears anything that resonates with them and would like to book a read with me, you can always email me at sacredenergyexchange2222@gmail.com and book with me. Okay. And remember, I do have several things off menu, like ancestor readings, my ancient Kemet readings, my hoodoo readings, and my natal charts. If y'all would like to book those are all off menu. You would have to reach out to me and ask and request for those. All right. So here we go. First card coming in. As we coming in on the air. So we came in with the air energy, which makes sense. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And as you can see, this is the Four of Swords. Somebody is laying down in some serious deep thought. So somebody, you could be waking up. You see he got 3 swords above him and 1 beneath him, okay? Somebody can be waking up from a nightmare, if that makes sense. Like, I'm talking about literally in your life in general. You don't have, I don't mean like you had a nightmare last night. You just, every day as you've been waking up daily because you've been addressing things, working on things, realizing it's time to let stuff go and coming to your senses. You're finally waking up out of this nightmare you've been in. Somebody, you've been literally living in a nightmare of with something, some kind of memory or experience you had that happened a long time ago, and you've been stuck in it. Like, you've really been stuck in a cycle. And honestly, it has been controlling a lot of decisions you've been making, and even decisions you haven't been making, because you didn't know what move to make or decision to make and what to trust, because all you knew is, just being where you were, right? And that was your like cocoon shell, protective shell. But somebody's actually like bursting through and realizing, I can't live like this no more. You're tired of feeling like you put yourself in spiritual jail or something, or mental jail or emotional jail, and you're ready to like really take a leap of faith in life, not rush into anything, but at least be opened up to it and know that you will not be harmed again. Because somebody, I feel like you really been stabbed in the, somebody, you see how this heart, this sword going through this heart, somebody feel like they've been getting stabbed, they got stabbed in the heart. You know what I'm saying? That's not actually what this symbolizes, but this is how they've been feeling. Strength. Yeah, you've been being strong. The Strength card came out associated with Leo, fire energy. Somebody, you've been being so strong. Like, you've been through so much. Look at that infinity symbol on your head. You've been through so much. You just really been needing somebody to be gentle with you. That's the message. Like, yeah, this is a lion, right? And in real life, if we seen a lion, you like, heck no, I wouldn't be petting on no lion like this. But somebody you need somebody that may, even if they are in this aggressive energy, they have it within them. You need them to be able to be tamed. Not you tame them. You need them to tame themselves, because you need them to be like this with you. Like, I know you got this lion energy going on, partner, but hey, I'm going to need you to gentle it on up over here, though. You see what I'm saying? I ain't saying get rid of that, but you need to know when to use it and when not to use it. And what you're not going to do is use it on me. They like, look, I don't need all that over here. I need gentleness, okay? So they get it. You need gentleness. You actually love somebody that has they're aggressive, like they're, so it's like I tell you about, if you watch my video I did solitary witch part 6, it's about balancing your sun and your moon. The feline energy, you have to be able to be ferocious when you have to be, but also know when to be gentle and soft. Okay, so they're not saying they don't want you to have any aggression at all whatsoever. Okay, they not saying that, they just be like, I don't need you to be overly aggressive all and with me when you don't need to be. You don't, there's never need for you to be aggressive with me ever, because I'm not gonna be aggressive with you. There is a time where you're gonna need your aggression and I want you to have it, like as far as protecting me. You know what I'm saying? And protecting yourself. Most, protect yourself so you can protect me. Kind of like knowing, so this person wants you to be emotionally intelligent and know when energies are needed and when they're not. Okay? That message came out for somebody. And it sounds like you're going to get it. So it has the 8 of Wands. See, some more fire coming through. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And it's an 8. So we had the infinity symbol, which symbolism of 8. And then we actually got the 8. And both of these are cards associated with fire energy, okay? So somebody, you're, with this 8 of Wands coming out, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, you may be really about to take off. Somebody, this message is coming out for somebody. Somebody, you're about to take off and really be in the spotlight. And I'm talking about, this is your time of a lifetime. So once you get in this spotlight position, you're not going to be able to get out of it, kind of situation. So they want to make sure you're confident in this. So yeah, somebody, you really been working on your confidence and it has really tremendously improved. Now I tell people, working on your confidence does not mean being in your ego. If you're only confident when you feel like you're better than somebody else or doing better than somebody else, that's ego. That's not confidence, and that can get crushed. It won't last. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has been working on their confidence regardless. They're not comparing themselves to anybody. They're not concerned with anybody else and what anybody else got going on. They like, I just need to be secure with me, for me and me only, whether anybody else likes me or not, whether anybody, whatever else anybody else is doing that has nothing to do with me. Like, you're doing the real work. This is the shadow work. This is the Gemini energy. So you realize if you just ain't confident about you, about what you do, who you are as a person, without comparing yourself to somebody else, that's not true confidence. So this is the shadow work. So if somebody hasn't done that work, this is your message, that you need to do that work now. Because competition happens at the bottom. Collaboration happens at the top. And we never need to compete or compare. Because we are all unique individuals. Okay? There's no need to compare or compete. Knight of Swords. Ooh, Knight of Swords. Somebody fighting out here. All right, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's what I'm saying. Somebody, you've been fighting some demons. Okay. Let's ring the bell. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Knight of Swords is coming out. Somebody, if you're not crazy, if you've been feeling like you've been under like some spiritual attacks and like a lot of negative energy just been coming out the blue, energies and thoughts that ain't got nothing to do with you, and you would never think this way in a million years, and it's like you're literally like, this is not my thoughts, this is not me, I've never thought like this before in my life, and why is it hitting that? Because you're extremely close to the breakthrough. Like, you're literally at the breakthrough where you're about to break a serious toxic cycle that you have been in. It sounds like somebody been in this cycle. It started in childhood, and you literally about to break the cycle once and for all, and they trying to stop you. That's how it always happens. They say the closer you get to God, the more the attacks come harder. That's the truth. The closer you get to your higher self, the more demons start coming at you. I mean, that's their job, right? They can't let it be easy for you. They got to find any avenues to weaken your rise, to pull you down. But you're fighting seriously hard. Somebody, you need to do better about working with your ancestors. Certain battles you can't do alone. You're going to lose if you try to do it alone. That's why somebody need to learn how to work in teams, okay? You need to learn how to work in teams. All these you're not a loser just because you can't fight this battle alone. But you got to think it's multiple spirits and entities and even people in the physical world. So you got people in the physical world alive coming at you, sending you energy. People probably sending you bad energy and spells and hexes and curses. Then you got the spirit realm. Because you got to think, you don't think people that are bad people that's alive living are using bad spirits to help them harm you? So you need to get your spirits to fight for you, your ancestors. Don't be afraid to ask your ancestors to fight for you. That's what they're there for. Somebody, you got to stop being, Stop playing around about this. That's how much you under attack. People are getting dark spirits they working with, whoever they working with, to attack you, and you ain't hitting up your ancestors like, handle this, whatever this is, because you know this ain't me. Do that. And if you have been doing it, keep doing it until you feel the energy gone completely. And the behavior, whatever it is happening around you, you got to keep feed your ancestors, put in your request, read them Psalms, whatever you do too, because everybody may not work with the Book of Psalms, but whatever you work with, you need to do it. The protection spells need to be up right now. And honestly, it's time to fight. That's what people, I don't know if people ready for that. Y'all should be ready by now, but y'all see we in a war. When wars are happening on the planet, that's because it started in the spirit world. So this war on Iran and all this stuff is happening is reflection of what's been going on in the spirit world. That's all it is. Because remember, the spirits operate through us. So yes, it's time to fight. Y'all better I got black candles. Y'all need to get you some black candles and do these rituals, curses, banishing spells, and all that. But it's time to get to work. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. The 10 of Wands, okay? Yes, somebody, you've been working hard too. So somebody, not only have you been fighting a major battle, so that's nothing. You had the nerve to keep working hard during this battle. And that's hard, y'all. When you have to, somebody, if you had a career you still been working on, you still got to go to work because you still got to pay bills, right? You still got to buy food. You still got to make a living, right? You've been going through all this spiritual warfare and still been working hard, building some kind of serious, solid foundation right now. It could be a career, and it could be a career choice of goals and dreams you're pursuing, a job, whatever it is you've been working towards, and you're actually doing great. So the 10 is about the completion of a cycle. So you're about to complete a major cycle and a major obstacle. You have shown great strength. That's the message. Your ancestors are extremely proud of you. Most importantly, they're proud of you for being accountable. Somebody's ancestors telling you that I'm so proud of you for being accountable. Because see, accountability is not easy for everybody. It's easier to be a victim and just act like everybody, your whole life is somebody else's fault. Blame it on your mom, blame it on your dad, blame it on your sister, cousin, grandmama, whoever. And instead of just taking a responsibility for the things that you did or didn't do too as well. Because everybody had bad things happen to them. But it's also it's still your fault that you were continued as you got older to allow this. You never stopped and was like, hey, this ain't right. See what I'm saying? At some point in life, you have to take accountability for some things because this is your life. You can't blame your parents forever, especially when you're an adult. You have to take ownership. So if somebody's proud of you for taking that ownership, because that was a big man or big woman thing that you did, because that's the only way you're going to be able to go to the next level is you have to have integrity and accountability to truly be a divine adult. If you're not accountable and you always making excuses, you can't ever own up to things, you're nothing more than a grown child. And somebody, you ain't doing that. You're a grown man or you're a grown woman. I hear congratulations. Congratulations. You're like, I'm done with this childish stuff. I'm putting away childish ways and it's time to grow up, okay? And somebody, you what? Empress. Let's go, okay? Empress energy coming out. Somebody, you are in your Venus energy, okay? So look, come on, ladies and gentlemen, take it how it resonates. In this Venus energy, I promise you, you're going to attract your emperor. It's just going to happen. So please be ready. If y'all want to get y'all one of these voodoo love keys, I'm wearing mine. So y'all got to be ready for it when love come, okay? Love, if you haven't had the best experience in the love department, right? You need to heal your heart. That's what this key will help you do, as well as working with Azurli Danter or Azurli Freda. Only if you practice Louisiana voodoo or Haitian voodoo for people, but working with these deities, these laws to be specific, but you can still use this key to heal your heart. Okay? If you want to heal your love so you can receive love and give love and feel safe in it. When you don't feel safe to love, you're going to sabotage everything. You will hurt people unnecessarily. You will get hurt and you will keep accepting less than love because you already feel like it's not going to work out anyway. So you'll just go ahead and pick somebody that you subconsciously know it's not going to work out with. You self-sabotaging. But when you know you deserve better, and you know you deserve love in a divine way, and you deserve to give it and receive it, exchange it with somebody, you will not sabotage it. You will not pick somebody that you know it will go bad. Okay? You will not. You will be like, nope, I'm not. Like, I do it all the time. There has been several men that have tried to talk to me, and I keep putting the hand up. Like, nope, I already see the demons on you. I can see the behavior. I see the red flags. They probably think I'm crazy, but I'm like, baby, I already see the demons on you, and I ain't about to F with them. Take them demons somewhere else. Baby, been there, done that, not going back. Oh, I can see demons on people. It's crazy. You know what's crazy about people? They've been in these energies for so long, they don't know they're possessed by a demon. So I've seen demons on people that they don't even know they got a demon on them, and I'm not telling them. That's not my job. You wanna know, you can book a reading. I don't freely tell people information they didn't ask for, because that's invasive. I'm as honestly not smart. Because if you just go up to somebody and tell them you got a demon on you, they're gonna think you crazy anyway most of the time. So I just get away from people. Because a lot of them are fine with the demon. They don't think nothing. Because when you think something is wrong, you'll be like, oh man, I need to go get some help. You'll go get counseling, you go get therapy, you go get a reading, you'll go. Like, I had a client call me because they said they need to get a root off them. They feel like they said somebody put something on them. They gonna be contacting somebody to help them. Instead, the people that are possessed with demons, they always preying on people. I can't stand those. I tell you, I gotta break this down. Hold on, ring the bell before I say this. Let me break this down about being preyed on. The difference between somebody pursuing you and preying on you is a man or a woman, because I don't want to do the gender role thing, but typically the males are technically supposed to be the pursuer, not the prayer, the pursuer. A pursuer will come to you, speak up like an adult, and express their interest in you in a respectful manner, so they can allow you a choice. And they are brave. Okay, they are brave. But a prayer doesn't use proper communication at all. They try to hint to you and do things. So they may buy you gifts randomly that you didn't ask for. You don't even know them like that. You know what I'm saying? If you have a business, they may support your business. If you are an artist, they may come to your show, trying to act like they showing you better than they can tell you that they want you. That's a freaking prayer. Don't F with them. It ain't cute. It ain't cute. But they'll try to do all that. So when they do get you, it's a victory, right? It's their ego, right? And it don't mean they love you. I promise you it don't mean they love you, because they never even told you they was interested in you. They just kept preying on you. Just doing stuff until you fell for their little game. No communication. They could be a love bomber too. All right? And they also study you. So they studied you for a period of time as well, so they can know what you like. So it ain't like they actually like you because they like you. They studied you to learn you, so they can fool you into thinking that they just got it like that and they was vibing with you naturally, when really you was a whole assignment for them so they could strike. I can't stand them MFers. I can't stand them MFers. Okay, but watch out for those. That's the difference. A real man or woman ain't got to do all that. They actually want to get to know you. So they're not going to be trying to study you like that. They may make sure they seen something in you that they like. Yeah. But to sit around and just study you so they can use it as a weapon, that's not a pursuer. A pursuer wants to actually get to know you from you, not their own observation of what they made up in their mind about you. Woof. Be careful about those. Those are dangerous. Okay? You've been warned, okay? So empresses, watch out for that, okay? Your emperor is not going to be doing you like that. He's not going to prey on you. And pressure. They put pressure on you too. An emperor is not going to pressure you. What the heck he doing that for? He wants you to know that he respects you. And he respects your opinion. And most importantly, he wants you to want him back. Not because he pressured you, made you scared to say no. You know what I'm saying? Heck no. Because you the high priestess, girl. Come on, ladies. You high priest. Exactly. You can't be coming up on the high priestess like that. Yes, yes, another thing. If somebody want to pursue you, they are going to wait for the opportunity to approach you. Because they're not even in a hurry anyway. They honestly want it to be more natural too. And they honestly want it to definitely, it has to be mutual, most importantly. All right. But they see that you this high priestess. They do. They love that about you. But that's another thing. A emperor and a divine masculine has self-discipline. So they don't get caught up. So another thing, there's some fake empresses and high priestesses out there. And we got two of these in one read, so that's a big deal, y'all. There are fake empresses and high priestesses out there that just portray to be something that they're not, right? Because they know how to dress the part and even act the part, okay? So this emperor is not falling for that. That's why they want to get to know you. They can watch you all day long, but yeah, I ain't believing nothing I see until I get to know you for real and experience being with you. So that's the only way they realize they're going to get to know you is get close enough to be in your life. And that has to be a mutual thing. And if it's not, they will move on. They're not chasing, they're attracting. That's another thing. They are not chasing, they're attracting. So, ooh, wait. They are attracting, baby. All right. They just focusing on the alignments. That's it. And they making sure these steps are mutual. Okay? That's another thing. I don't want to go into too much detail. This ain't a cartomancy reading. If y'all want a detailed message about this, book a cartomancy reading. I can tell you the whole story, baby. This is just tarot. It ain't no storyline like that. So, ooh, we got the 10 of Swords. Man, what's this? We had all that beautiful energy coming out. Here come this, okay? What is this? I don't like these swords, okay? So, yes, this is the Obstacles and Struggles card. This is the 10 of Swords. So, somebody, you already been through all this, okay? This is over with, okay? You've been stabbed in the back. You've been betrayed. You've been left for dead. And now you know what that feels like, okay? That's what they're trying to explain to you. You've already been through this. You don't have to stay here. See, somebody is still in this energy from something that happened to them 10 years ago. So now you operating with everybody you see like they gonna do you like this. And that's exactly how you come off. You come out very defensive, like you done been through some stuff. And you gonna make sure you never go through this again. And you got your guard up. I mean, you would have your guard up if you done been stabbed this many times, right? This is 10 swords stabbed in this man, baby. This man dead. He on the ground. So you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, you tapped out. Somebody said all the way up. Right. I already been there. I already been here. You got the guard all the way up. You know, after you've been stabbed this many times by obviously people you love and you knew, you don't just tend to let people come in your circle and get close to you easily. You don't. That's another thing. This divine masculine or feminine, take it how it resonates, they can see that you got your guard up, right? And they respect it. They're not about to pressure you. They respect that they can see, even though you seem to be in a great place with yourself, you may not just be ready to just be approached in that way. And they actually see that. See, they have emotional intelligence. So they just making sure they stay nearby, I feel like, without making you feel like they're preying on you. Because they want you to actually choose them back. They don't want you to feel no pressure because they can see that you done been through something. So why would they want to make you scared of them too? You see what I'm saying? Just somebody said 10-10. You right, because we did. Do we have another 10? Yep, we had the 10 of Wands and we got the 10 of Swords, 10-10. So that's what I'm saying. Yep, if you've been seeing 10-10, they letting you know this is the completion of a cycle. They're telling you it's over. You can let your guard down. They're not saying put the shield up, but you can let it down though. See what I'm saying? And be ready. Just keep it around, but put it down. Put the shield down. It's all right. Your ancestors got you. They not playing no more. These demons are back. They done got their A kick one too many times. Trying to mess with you. You are spiritually protected and definitely ancestral protected. So they coming for you no more. They tired of getting their A kick for coming for you. Let me explain something to you. your exes, your family members, friends, jobs, people that have treated you bad are getting karma right now. It doesn't matter how long ago it was. As you heal, they get their karma too. That's another thing. When you don't heal and you're still mad about it, you're still bitter about it, you're still holding on to it, they still got power over you. And they still not getting punished. But when you let it go and you heal and you move on and you move forward and you live in peace and harmony and you take control of your life, they gotta pay. They gonna get their A kit. So don't be surprised if you start hearing about people, bad stuff randomly happening. You know what happened? You know your ex from 10 years ago? They say he had a house fire and lost his whole house. I'm just saying. Don't be surprised. It's time for them to get their A kit because it took you so long to heal from this. And you never deserved it, truthfully. And karma is a B. Karma is a B. All right? And you about to get this money. Come on for this money. Let's ring the other bell for that. Hold on. Woo, for this money. Because y'all, I got paid yesterday from this past weekend. And I went and had to pay bills, buy food, and then it was zero. That's how it be. I about paid the bills, buy the food, until the next money come. All right, so y'all know y'all can order from the website, Goddess Sunrise I Light. Y'all can book with me, Sacred Energy Change 222, or y'all can donate. I'm always taking donations. Venmo, PayPal, Chime, Cash App, all that information at the end of these videos. Thank you so much. But Two of Pentacles, y'all, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. You about to get this money. And look at the infinity symbol again. So remember, you see the infinity symbol on her head on the strength card. And you see the infinity symbol he's holding with the two pentacles in there. Somebody, I'm telling you, you've been real strong. Somebody, you've been through the ups and downs economically too, but you just wouldn't give up. You wouldn't give up on your dreams. And you just wouldn't give up on yourself, most importantly. And that's paying off. See, that's what people don't get. That's what it's about. It's not about the failures. You know how many times I done had failure? I done had my car repossessed. I got it back. I done had my car repossessed twice. I got it back, had to keep paying all this money because when you get it repossessed, they make you pay all the money to get it back. Then I had to catch up on the car payments and run through my savings, right? Just saved all that money, had to run it through the car, right? After the second time that car got possessed, I said, man, keep that B. You know what I'm saying? I said, keep it because it was in my way. I had bigger dreams in that car. You see what I'm saying? All right, so that's what I had to let that go. So I still haven't had a car since then. And whenever I do get a car again, I'm paying cash. That's what I'm saying. But every time I had the opportunity to buy a car, I didn't buy it, y'all, because I just don't want to spend my money on no car. Tennessee's doing some crazy stuff anyway. Now they saying they used to not require you to have insurance, proof of insurance, or a driver license to get your tags renewed. But now they saying you're going to have insurance and a driver license, proof of insurance and driver's license to even get your tags renewed. So it's about to go down because I know plenty of people be driving without them licenses, without that insurance. And I mean, I get it. But this stuff, I'm sorry, this stuff is illegal anyway. It's illegal. All that stuff, paying for tags and all that stuff is illegal. And I ain't doing it. They not getting my money. And it's a part of their corporation. What is this? Somebody saying? Okay. So look, King of Swords. King of Swords. Here come the king coming through. Okay, look. The king coming through. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through. So there's a masculine energy coming through that once, I promise you, this is the message. Once they really get to know you and know what you've been through and know what you got through and remain in a positive place, because most people that been through whatever you and him, this masculine has a story too. So y'all are actually mirroring the same energy, and that's what made them attracted to you. They're very protective of their energy, and they've been having their guard up, and you have too, and they ain't never met nobody that move like them. So it's not a trauma bond though. It's just a mutual energy that y'all see though. But both of y'all been kind of like standoffish and protective. You see how he got this sword up? Both of y'all are protective of y'allself. So this person likes the fact that you're that way too, because they know that you ain't gonna just let nobody run over you. They want somebody strong because they are too. They don't want to have to be with somebody that they have to necessarily just coddle or will put themselves in dangerous situations so it can make it harder for them to protect you. It's not that they won't protect you, but they don't need you putting yourself in dangerous situations so it will make it harder for them to protect you. So this person, once they really know what you've been through and you find out what they've been through, y'all are going to be very protective of each other. And y'all may have to have a sit down and talk about how y'all going to have to act out here. Because y'all don't want to be overprotective. But y'all about to go through some stuff. Y'all may even go through a period where y'all don't want to hang around nobody for a while. And y'all only want to be around each other until y'all figure out how y'all can maneuver and feel safe now that y'all found something so sacred within each other, right? With each other, actually. And y'all gonna want to protect that. So that's y'all gonna go through a whole nother level of protection. Now y'all gonna want to protect y'all love. So this person is going to be protective. They're gonna need your help and reassurance and love in moments. Be like, baby, it's good. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be moments where they're gonna be like, they're gonna be on it until unless you tell them is to bag down off some stuff. They're gonna be like, hey, leave her alone or leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be protective of you, okay? And I feel like this person, whoever this person is, you need this protection. And they're not gonna be a hypocrite. They're gonna respect that you're gonna be protective of them too. Even no matter if you're the feminine or masculine, they're gonna be like, they're not gonna trip if you are protecting them, because they're gonna be like, they trust you. Ooh, they trust you. They trust that if you're protecting them from somebody, this person is not good. So make sure, hold on, before I say this, do not abuse this power. I'm serious. Work on whatever demons you may have now, whatever insecurities you have now, whatever jealousy, envy, and all that. You need to get rid of that now before this divine masculine or divine feminine arrives, so you won't be unjustly doing this. You see what I'm saying? Because this person is about to put their trust in you. And if you're working off pain and wounds and running off people that benefit this person in other ways, like whatever business and all that, that's not going to be cool. And you're going to pay for that. And it's going to blow up in your face too. But either one, okay? So look. Ooh, we got the hangman. Okay, yes. See, somebody it's still work to be done. That's what I'm saying. You do need to work on this. Make sure you ain't being paranoid. Any type of energy you putting on person. This is not just you being paranoid from past experiences, trust issues, narcissism, egotism, obsessiveness, control issues. You got to deal with all that. You got to deal with all that, or you're gonna make a bad decision. Okay, and mess things up, and be all like this, confused, like not knowing what happened. Well, you was in denial about some problems you still had, and that's the thing. It's okay, y'all. Look, having problems is everybody does. If you don't have problems, come talk to me. Help me out, then. Okay, help me out. Hold on. If you don't have problems, come talk to me and help me out, then. I'll pay you. Okay, help me out. Shoot. But everybody has problems, y'all, especially living in this society, in this world. This is a chaotic world. But it's about you recognizing them, owning them, actively working on them, being accountable. When you admit things, you are less likely to commit them. Because you already have this problem. So you'll catch yourself in the moment. Like if you got trust issues, okay? Because you done been through all this, right? Betrayal from the people that you love the absolute most. Close people that stabbed you in the back and made you feel like you wasn't even worthy of being treated right. They pulled you down, right? They pretty much killed you. When you know that, you need to be a big communicator. Do not, if they feel like you over communicating, they not for you. You need to communicate. So say your spouse is friendly with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And you got trust issues because in the past you had a friend They swore up and down they was friends, right? I feel like this is somebody's story. That male and female friends that say they just friends and they not doing that for you know they started sleeping around and you say I thought y'all was just friends and you cheat and that same person they claim was just friends, platonic, nothing was going on, they end up cheating on you with them. So ever since then you don't trust male and female friendships. Okay? You need to tell them that. Now, some people don't feel like you should tell your spouse everything because they can use it against you. No, that's why you should tell them. If they gonna use against you something you are vulnerable, if you can't be vulnerable with your partner, they not for you anyway. So if you can't express to them that this happened to me and it broke my heart and I had to leave this person and if this ever happens, just know that I will leave you. Tell them. Don't stay. Don't let them think you'll forgive that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You have to express things. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to tell them the storyline behind it, you have to let them know at least that I've been through something and the situation right now that I feel like y'all have in the past ended badly for me and I just don't trust it right now. You know what I'm saying? And maybe and that's the thing, maybe that situation ain't even for you. That's another thing. Sometimes instead of putting yourself in a situation that you know you already got trust issues about, don't do that. That's self-sabotaging too. Don't put yourself in a situation and try to force them to be something they're not because you're comparing them to somebody from your past, right? And try to get them to change in that way. Now you want them to give up all their friends for you. Come on. You just need to realize you ain't ready for this. And you need to go back to the drawing board. Stay single a little while longer till you build some healing up in that area. Don't try to get them to change in that way. And that's control. If you don't trust them, you shouldn't be with them. Don't try to make yourself trust them. Just don't. That's going to hurt you more too. Because you want to trust them, right? But you don't because you are not past whatever trauma you experienced. Even though you didn't experience that trauma from them specifically, it's still in your mind. And they literally this triggered it, right? That's a sign. Back away. Back off. Don't try to do it. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Just back off. See, look, as I said, that back off. Look, this is the Six of Swords. Back off. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Sometimes we just got to accept the fact that we ain't ready for stuff and just do what you can do. Okay? And if that means breaking up with this person or ending it, do it. I've done that. I have. I was in a situation with somebody. We were just, dating. And he triggered me in some ways. And I literally felt like it was I've been in this relation before. Because honestly, a lot of times when you do that, you're right. It's another test. Sometimes these situations really are, you were right about it. You're getting the alerts. So yeah, this person, I've got some triggers about this person because I have experienced this before in the past. And they reminded me of somebody that I didn't pay attention to the red flags back then, right? And when the results hit, I felt foolish, like, oh my God, this person. But I seen it back then. This time, I was like, you know what? I just kept it real. I'm like, this is not going to work out for me. I don't feel like we're in the same place. And I'm not changing nobody. See, that's another thing. I figured that out a long time ago. Whatever you do, do not get into a relationship and try to change somebody to be what you think you want them to be. That is not cool. Let's ring the bell. Don't do it. It doesn't work like that. People have to change themselves. And people have to change in the ways that compliment you that you don't want them to change. Because you love everything about them. That's real love. But if you come into the picture and they start showing you who they are and you start seeing things you don't like, leave. Stop trying to get them to change for you because it's not going to last. They're going to go back to the person. They're going to change for you temporarily to get you because they want you so bad and it's new and it's fresh and they don't want to disappoint you. But as soon as they get you, especially once y'all have sex, make it official, they're going to go back to who they really are. And then you're going to keep always constantly, I don't like that. I don't like that. Why are you doing that? You can't change them. So don't do it. I don't do that. I think that's sick. Trying to change people instead of just accepting them who they are and accepting that they're not what you want them to be because you didn't want to wait for what you really want, right? So you want to change them. and make them what you need them to be for you instead of waiting for what you really want. Don't do that. So somebody with this Six of Swords coming out. Remember how I told y'all this person's going to be very protective, and this a child right here and a woman, and he's rolling y'all. This person, remember I told you y'all may go through a period where y'all going to have to be by yourself for a while, just you and this person, because something's going to happen and some truths is about to get revealed, and y'all may have some haters, and y'all may have to since y'all are traveling on boat, y'all may have to even relocate. I know this sounds messed up. Just take it how it resonates. Y'all may even have to relocate or move away because it's about to be so bad. Some haters. Some people may be jealous of y'all relationship because this high priestess and empress right here, you got to think this is a high priestess and an empress. Maybe a lot of divine masculines had their eyes on this high priestess and empress, and a lot of people that had their eye on this high priestess and empress have never came forth about it. And when this divine masculine come through in this king of swords energy and make it happen, they didn't see it coming because he's not going to make an announcement about it. They're going to keep their relationship very low key. It's not going to be a big announcement, but when it's official and permanent, it's going to be announced, and that's when all the hate going to come out, and this person going to have to pull their sword up like, hold up, B, this is my woman, and if you got a problem with it, that's your problem. So if you got a problem with that, you got a problem with me. That's how this divine masculine about to be. So y'all ain't ready for this. And he like, man, I'll take her up out of here and dip on y'all and leave y'all. F y'all for my woman. Ooh. They like, I'll snatch her up out of here and leave. Okay? We'll leave out of here. Okay? So ladies, trust your king. Okay? He's your protector. You've been asked for this. He's your protector. All right? So we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. All right. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this energy, when this card comes out, it's about somebody being real sneaky and manipulative, playing games, doing some shady stuff. Okay. He looked like he stole some stuff because he's looking back like he looking sneaky, right? He got 5 swords that he done picked up and walked off with, and he got 2 standing there left. Okay. And it looked like some circus or fair is going on behind him. Okay. Some fair, festival, something like that. So somebody may be sneaking around. I don't know what they're up to, but they may be sneaking around making moves to pursue you. It sounds like, dang. So okay, this is the message. Somebody wants you so bad, especially because you just empress and high priestess. They literally sneaking around and collecting anything they need to collect, whether that be recognition, people, support, money. Like they actually out here doing what they got to do to get to you. Ooh. Some people think they even being manipulative. They may have had to use some manipulating tactics to get close to you. Maybe you unreachable. That's another thing. You're like, you've been so unreachable. They had to go through some stuff that they would normally have to go through just to get to you, because there's so many people that got their eye on you that they can't hide. So there's somebody that's pretty noticeable too. So if y'all actually started talking, it would be very noticeable. Y'all couldn't hide it. So, ooh, that's something. Y'all, somebody need a book of reading with me. That message came. I'm going to stop right there. I am going to pull from my Cartomancy deck. I have a silver deck too. Because that was serious. Somebody sneaking around, like they had to sneak around to get you. Dang. They had to sneak around to get you. This is the look. I ain't never did a reading this long. That's how you know this is deep. This is the Gemini season reading. And it's already about to be an hour. I ain't even pulling no oracle cards. And I'm just now pulling Cartomancy cards. This is serious. They having to go through. Remember, you pulled the Knight of Swords. So they having to fight for you. Like, okay, let's think about this. Anybody that works with their ancestors, specifically, you know, from the melanin background, we all know they talk about your ancestors had to be ruthless. Your ancestors had to break laws. Your ancestors had to lie, steal, cheat. Your ancestors had to do a lot of things for freedom. So this divine masculine or divine feminine, take care of resonance, had to do the same thing. They had to do some sneaky stuff to prove a point because they couldn't get heard in the ways they need to. They literally having to do some sneaky stuff that people gonna be mad that they did just to prove a point. Because they gonna prove this point. They gonna prove this point. All right, so hold on, cutting the deck. Ace of clubs. Ace of clubs. Leo air out the chairs energy. It's a new beginning. Ooh, hold on. So look, it's a new beginning, and it's about to be fiery, baby. What's that song? Touch Me, Tease Me. Is that Casey? It's about to be fire, baby. Touch me, tease me. So some new beginning is about to be hot and fiery, baby. It's about to make you sweat. I promise you. Y'all about to be sweating. I'm talking about I ain't talking about sex. I'm talking about in general. This person gonna make you sweat. When this person finally gets close to you and pours into you, your palms may sweat when y'all next to each other. See what I'm saying? Your lip may start. Y'all remember if somebody make that top lip sweat, that's serious, man. Look, somebody make that top lip sweat, that extra moisture when that kiss hit. Baby, it's about to get wet. It's about to get hot and heavy out here. Get ready. Because the Queen of Hearts coming through. And she ready for love, baby. She like, baby, I'm ready. I'm getting ready, baby. Put it on me. She like, put it on me. I've been getting myself together for myself because I wanted to get myself together for when you come. All right. So look, this is a water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, take a half resonates. But this woman is in a very loving energy. That's what I'm saying. This is still like the Venus energy. This is like the Queen of Hearts. I mean, this is like the Queen of Cups. So you got the Empress energy, it's the High Priestess energy, and the Queen of Cups. This woman is really getting in a positive place about her heart and in a healthy place. Okay. She ready for love. She ready for love. Somebody, she could be a singer. She got these tics or communicator in general because she got these cell phones. She a businesswoman, these tapes. So she could be either a music lover, love music, or be a singer, something like that. But she definitely loves music. And somebody it's a phone call coming. Some kind of phone call is coming soon. Get ready for that phone call. And when that phone call come through, be honest about how you feel and express your love, baby, okay? We ain't got all day. We ain't got all day, baby. What's that song? If you love me, say it. If you want me, prove it. Let's go. What's that, SWV? Let's go. It's time to speak up, baby. Eight of clubs. I'm telling you, you got to get hot. And y'all put the 8 of clubs and 8 of wands the same card. It's about to get hot. What's that song? Is it Missy Elliott? Well, she was like, I got what you want. I got what you need. Can I get another shot? This time I'm going to make it hot. Oh, okay. Hold on. They want another shot. So somebody blew their opportunity to approach you. They was so taken back by your grace, your essence, your everything about you that they like a cat had their tongue. They couldn't speak. Okay? They couldn't even speak. But honey, this Gemini season about to make them speak up because they better speak up before you get snatched up. Okay, let's get it up. They better speak up before you get snatched up, all right? You on the radar, baby. You this high priestess. I'm telling you, getting talked about, high priestess. You this high priestess. And you this empress. They talking about you. You are hot. You are hot tamale right now, baby. And it ain't never gonna end. So whoever gets this high priestess and this empress is gonna be the man. Okay? So and ain't that crazy, y'all? So they want you. They want you. Speak up. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, 9 of swords. This is 9 of clubs, y'all. The 9 of spades. Give me 9 of spades coming through. Okay, what is up with the swords? I cannot deal. So the 9 of spades is some more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Obstacle struggles, you already know. Air coming through, okay? This is a 9 too. So this is about a new beginning. The number 9 is about an ending followed by a new beginning. So this is actually messed up. But whenever this happened, this union, whatever this is, y'all gonna have some haters. Y'all remember this card about y'all having to move away or something? Y'all might have to get ghosted out here. People are gonna be hating because y'all relationship is about to put y'all on a pedestal in a way that people don't want to have to show respect and gratitude for you, which is crazy. So y'all on some king and queen energy. This is literally an emperor and empress union on some for real power couple stuff. Where y'all gonna be in charge because y'all gonna be the bosses. Y'all the boss, and they don't want to respect y'all because and mainly it ain't because they didn't want to respect y'all, because they didn't want y'all to end up together, because they felt like, so people been trying to keep y'all apart hoping that y'all don't align. Hold on. The message is some people know that y'all actually a perfect fit together. So people have been purposely plotting. Some of them been doing it unconsciously. Some of them been doing it consciously. So some of them know what they're doing, and some of them don't even realize what they're doing because they possessed and they just jealous. But people have tried to pursue you and this divine masculine, this divine feminine, divine masculine, constantly be having people trying to pursue them, and y'all won't give nobody the time of day. But y'all gonna give each other the time of day, and people gonna be jealous of that and try to sabotage our relationship. And y'all gonna be like, oh, so this is how y'all really feel. Y'all never really wanted to see me happy. So y'all didn't want to see me happy if y'all couldn't be with me. I can't stand on people. Them people exist. They not really happy for you because they couldn't be with you. So they was only staying close and connected to you and acting like they cared and it was cool with you to have access to you. Be careful out here. Because we got the Eight of Spades coming through, Ace of Spades coming through. We got two aces. This new beginning is going to be a lot. So look, the message I'm channeling is, this is actually going to be a heartbreaking experience for y'all. Now look, this is the Ace of Spades, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's the Swords energy. Look, it's not a coincidence that I wore this shirt, y'all. But this is going to be an eye-opening experience for y'all that y'all knew. Have you ever knew something was true, but didn't want it to be true, but knew it was true anyway, and then when it came to the light, you were still disappointed as if you didn't know, because you stayed with the flow. Let's ring the bell, okay? So somebody, you don't really want this to be true, but it is true. You realize that not everybody, now, you're not going to lose everybody, but y'all circle is about to get real small. Y'all circles is about to get real small. Y'all literally going to have to protect y'all love and relationship and y'all selves, okay? Look, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Hearts at the bottom of the deck. Somebody, the Eight of Hearts and the Three of Hearts is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody, you even about to get married, and that's what y'all might have a baby, but we don't even have to think about the baby. Y'all are about to be a family. This is the Holy Trinity energy. Y'all about to be, that's the other thing. The love that y'all are about to have, whether a baby is in the picture or not, y'all are going to consider yourselves family, and people ain't going to be able to F with you or them, and they going to hate that. So somebody, the message I'm getting is they hate this divine masculine's divine feminine choice. They don't want to respect her. What's up with that? They don't want to respect this divine feminine, this empress. They're mad, and most of it is because they thought they deserved her. And they're mad that she didn't pick them. And she picked somebody better. She picked somebody better. And so they're going to have to show her respect because of who she is and who her divine masculine is, and swallow that pill that she didn't even want you. She didn't even want you. And now you got to look at her, be happy with another dude that you got to show some respect to. That's going to be tough. The hate going to come out, because they're going to be like, they going to start. Remember I told y'all, that's that last reading I did about Isis and Osiris, how people was jealous of his woman. This is some Isis and Osiris energy. They're going to be jealous of you. This is Osiris, okay? This masculine is in his Osiris energy, and they're going to be jealous of his woman. And look what his own brother did to him out of jealousy. You see what I'm saying? It was his blood brother, Set, that did this to him out of jealousy. So somebody better watch your back. Somebody, you need to get the protection up. That's what I'm saying. People don't know. People do not know who truly care about them until they actually reach true success and happiness. The truth comes out. Okay? Unfortunately, the truth comes out. So look, that's all I got. I'm not reading nothing else. This was a Gemini season reading. I feel like that's all that needs to be said. If y'all would like to book a Gemini reading with me, you can email me at sacredenergyexchange222@gmail.com. That is sacredenergyexchange222@gmail.com. So you can book a Gemini season reading for me. It's Gemini season for a while. Y'all know Cancer season is coming. Okay. Here come this water, baby. This water coming. But let's get through this air. Okay. Thank you so much. But yes, let's get through this air season. Just work on these shadows. Let's heal. Let's let go. Let's protect ourselves. Let's protect ourselves, but also know when to let the wall down. You see what I'm saying? So also, if y'all would like to purchase things from me to help you, like if you want to work on your love before Cancer season get here, because if y'all don't work on this energy before Cancer season get here, Cancer season will drown your way or lead you astray because you're not in a healthy emotional place. See what I'm saying? So go ahead and get this key to heal your heart. Do the healing you need. Get the candles you need. You know what I'm saying? Get a reading from me. Get the tools that you need. I got plenty of things you can get. Incense that you need. Okay. So you can go to my website, goddessontherise.life, and look at my spiritual tools. I'm gonna be getting newer stuff in soon, but I got a lot of new stuff in right now. And thankfully, they have been selling divinely. I'm really happy that y'all like my new collections because I put my heart and soul into finding these materials and tools for us, okay? And people have been loving my new flow, okay? I rebranded recently, so I got some new flow coming in. I hope y'all ready. So yes, get y'all that. Also, if y'all would like to Venmo me, I have Goddess on the Rise. I have PayPal, goddessontherise.life@gmail.com. Cash App is Copper Queen and Chime is Copper Queen with 33 in Queen. QU33N. If any donations, nothing's too big and too small. All the information at the end of this video. You could also follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. All the information at the end of these videos, okay? So look, y'all, I'm gonna ring this bell, send this energy back to spirit. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Until next time, y'all. Happy Wednesday, happy Miracles Day, happy Gemini season. Peace, love, and balance. Copper Queen checking out.